Hello, I'm Undersheriff Jesse Anderson with the King County Sheriff's Office. Today's segment, I'm up in the City of Kenmore, visiting with Kenmore Police officers and talking about behavioral health outreach, house checks, and many more things that they do to serve the community. Kenmore is a city of 24,000 people. It's been contracting with the King County Sheriff's Office since 1998. Our priority is to really engage proactively with the community.
I'm Brandon Moen. I'm the Chief of Police in the City of Kenmore. Too late to leave now, or are we done? Is it over? I joined the Sheriff's Office about 17 years ago. I've been working as the Chief in the City of Kenmore for about 3.5 years. I initially started my career in Kenmore as a rookie police officer working on graveyard, and now I've returned all these years later as the police chief. MPO Durrant has been a staple in Kenmore for over 2 decades. He's been here nearly as long as the city has existed. I fondly refer to him as the town marshal.
I watched Hong Kong Phooey, does that count? I don't know. I've worked for the Sheriff's Office for 23 years, City of Kenmore for about 21. I come from a military and firefighter background. I chose law enforcement over firefighting mostly because it was something I wanted to do as a child. Deep down, I always wanted to be a police officer or a sheriff's deputy.
Kenmore is the 7th safest city in the state of Washington. It is very safe here relative to many other places in the state. The officers work really hard to maintain that ranking and keep this city as safe as possible.
I just went up by Bastyr and St. Edward State Park. It's called the Lodge now. And a lot of people out there, they do a lot of summer programs for the kids. So I was just up there today, checking that out, talking to people. Log Boom Park is another one. A lot of traffic, foot traffic through there. And we usually get out and do a walk through at the park, say hi to the folks. Hi. See how they're doing, any problems in the park.
The type of calls we respond to the most in Kenmore are just the typical 911 calls we see everywhere else in the county. All the things we see everywhere else we see here, maybe just on a smaller scale than the larger cities. So we interact with the members of the Kenmore community mainly in a positive manner as much as we possibly can. Having
been in Kenmore for over 20 years, I've developed personal relationships with a lot of the people in Kenmore, the shop owners, business owners.
There's not a lot of violent crime here, so it affords us the opportunity to go out and have positive interactions with residents.
Oh, now I remember you, yes. You were really good on your bike.
We get along really well. They support us. They support the police department really well, as does the city itself. Having a good relationship with the citizens and the business owners and the city itself makes our job a lot easier, a lot more cooperative with us. They understand our job. As I was saying, I've been in Kenmore for about 22 years, and it's always been a really good crew to work for. And Chief Moen's is no exception. He really supports us in everything we do.
I try to enable officers to make the right decisions and put them in situations which they can succeed.
Supports us in if we want to take classes or extra training.
I will always support them, and I luckily have a staff here that is very good at being reasonable and doing the right thing.
And is actually genuinely interested in our career goals.
He is constantly out there and about contacting people and trying to make a difference in the lives of Kenmore residents. It's really impressive that he has stayed here that entire time.
Such a great place to work. I never left. Get along with the folks here really well, and always had a really good crew to work with.
I know the community appreciates him, as do I.
The Kenmore Police has and will continue to provide a high level of service to their communities for many years to come. Thank you for your time today and watching this episode, and we'll see you next time.